Saturday morning with a massive rocket barrage from Gaza striking across Israel.
We start in the Middle East, where security forces in southern Israel have moved to a war for
the Israeli Security Cabinet formally declaring war.
What we're looking at now is a bloodbath designed to exact revenge on the Gaza population on behalf of the Israeli public.
So far, more than 900 Israelis are said to have been killed in the past few days.
1,000 Israelis are now known to have been killed in Hamas attacks over the...
We see extraordinary manifestations of language, like the BBC, which is of course notorious in the Israel-Palestine conflict, despite its ideology of objectivity, just sort of the epitome of complete lunacy in so-called objective reporting. The overarching storytelling around the Israel-Gaza conflict is really based in the Israeli narrative, which means simply that Palestinian lives effectively don't matter, whereas Israeli lives are very much humanized.
Sorry, it's very, excuse me, very difficult to look at these images, Jake. And the family members, their friends, their loved ones, cousins, brothers, sisters.
But I'm talking to some of the soldiers and they say what they've witnessed as they've been walking through these different houses, these different communities, babies, their heads cut off. That's what they said.
We've seen one particular instance of effectively misreporting and lies and fake news spreading like wildfire.
The Israeli Defense Force discovered the bodies of 40 babies and young children. They'd been killed, some even beheaded.
We have not seen the evidence of that. We have asked the Israeli Defense Forces, the IDF, 3 times to confirm those numbers. They have not yet.
Is it true that Hamas carried out beheadings of 40 children? Well, it looks like that isn't true because there's been no evidence to this. Because Palestinians have basically been categorized effectively as unpeople, humans that are just, well, human animals, to use the word of the Israeli officials. And that's very much how the mainstream narrative captures the story as well. Ongoing war between Israel and Palestinians, and part of that is an informational war, it's a propaganda war, propaganda operations of the Israeli state. Children have already been massacred in Gaza, they've already been beheaded by Israel's aerial bombardments, but that is of little to no report in the Western reportage.
Let's start with the Islamist militant group that carried out this attack.
The US Defense Department has described this weekend's actions by Hamas as, quote, ISIS-level savagery.
Dragged through the streets in front of your kids.
Okay, thank you.